last night there were some parent-teacher Zooms going on.
Ooh.
Okay, where we zoom in and the teachers tell the parents en masse about the curriculum and stuff like that. So I'm trying to be, again, best dad ever.
Of course.
Trying to be. So I'm not watching the first half of Celtics and Heat.
Great, didn't miss a thing.
I am seeing my brother-in-law complaining.
Of course.
I'm seeing a handful of Celtics fans who I follow complaining.
Yeah.
Whining, moaning, and I'm like, wow, this must not be going very well. And I checked the score. Celtics down 3. That's it. Celtics down 3.
Yep.
But my brother-in-law, Scotty Schuster, did say that Tatum looked like he didn't want to be there. And I'm wondering, what does that mean? So I looked at the box score, while also keeping an ear peeled about the curriculum.
Sure.
Because, again, best dad ever.
I mean,
I'm multitasking.
I don't know who listens less, you on the curriculum, Del Tufo on the fight that he won.
No. I can know. Listen, I can understand that when they're talking about teaching my second grader about round numbers, it matched Jayson Tatum's first half tally. Right? It matched his uniform number.
Matched his uniform number, man.
What?
Like WTF, bro.
But still.
Only down 6.
I even showed Susie. I'm like, look, your brother's complaining, and look at this. I honestly, I thought it's like a washout, like a wipeout. It was a one-possession game.
Yeah, it was 6 at the
and
half.
I'm like, look, it's just one possession.
Yeah, it was.
So, in between the second grade and sixth grade Zooms, because, again, it's not just one Zoom I was in, multiple Zooms. Best dad ever.
Three-peat.
I'm watching. I did at least have, because we had to split up. Suze did the fourth grade. I did the sixth grade. I did have an eye on the game, fourth quarter.
Ooh.
I'm watching it and focusing on social studies and
stuff.
And I'm still able to watch it, comprehend, take it all in, be best dad ever, be best host ever.
I mean, that's
right.
Yeah.
Well, there's no sign. There's no plaque. There's no signpost. There's no award.
You want a statue, Rich?
Maybe one day.
Okay.
So I am able to, however, recall a conversation just a few mere days ago here on this program. TJ, you were involved, and Chris, you were involved, and Mike, you were preparing for the boxing matchup that you had no idea was you had no idea what you saw. I said I would not trade Tyler Herro for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Did I not? Did I not say that here?
You said that would be crazy if for the Heat to trade Herro and picks and stuff for Giannis.
Why would they break up what they've got going?
Right.
Is what I said. Why even if Giannis says I want to take my talents to South Beach, why would I want to break up what clearly is a budding unit with a talented young player who shoots threes, defends threes, makes passes, runs the floor, defends, and does all that? And this is before the 20-year-old lit up the Celtics last night. Lit up the Celtics to a record, Miami Heat rookie record, 37 points.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're talking about Dragic, we're talking about Butler, we're talking about Adebayo, we're talking about even my Wolverine, Duncan Robinson, right?
Duncan.
Tyler Herro, second 20-year-old to score 37 or more points in a playoff game. The other is Magic Johnson in 1980. So even with keeping an eye on the game and an ear on the Zoom and figuring out what curriculums are proper for my child, I even asked a question of the teachers. Once they were done with their presentation, I was the first up to raise my blue hand virtually in the Zoom. Pertinent question. Able to do all that and recall how right I am and was. One game, Rich. Just one game.
By the way, you still make the trade for Giannis, man.
No, I don't.
Rich, you realize that there's a reason yesterday was the first time you've heard Tyler Herro's name and Giannis has two MVPs?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
For the casual NBA fan, it was.
I'm having a little bit of fun here, but the Heat have got something going.
Oh, he's awesome, man.
Why would you bust any of this up at all? Because I'll tell you what.
Well, because Giannis could be top 10
I don't want to say it
time.
because I said the Clippers, when the Clippers were up 2-1.
Yeah, thanks for that.
All right.
Thanks for nothing.
Thanks for jinxing the Heat, Rich. All right.
I'm not saying anything.
Mush.
They're up 3-1. They're a game away from the NBA Finals. Tyler Herro, maybe next game might not be much of a factor, but they've got Butler. Boy, do they play defense too. Ooh.
Yeah, Herro.
Yeah,
scared,
I mean, look,
man.
your best player can't score 0 in the first half.
It's the team.
Long and short.
Don't break up this team. I am like the rest of the NBA world 5 steps down the road while we're watching the playoffs because of the magnitude of Giannis's decision to accept a supermax that's coming his way or not. And I know the Heat have been mentioned in that conversation, but that kid last night was fantastic. And this team is a unit. And you know what? I think I saved that. Let me just get this, because I did bookmark it last night. Again, I'm zooming, I'm watching, I'm taking notes, I'm asking questions, and I'm bookmarking to make sure that I have all of the facts straight here on the Rich Eisen Show. Did I book? Yes, I did. Eric Spoelstra is now 8th on the all-time playoff wins list in NBA coaching history with 82. He passed with the win Celtics coach K.C. Jones. How about that?
It's impressive.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm thinking? ML Carr, how many towel waves was he part of those 82 wins? Without doubt, he and your current general manager, the most annoying Celtics to any Knicks fan back in that day. Danny Ainge coming off the bench that ML Carr hardly ever left, just waving his towel for K.C. Jones's wins. Long story short, I feel vindicated. I'm making a point that I made that perhaps no one else really needs to make, and an argument that perhaps nobody else is really having, but it's my argument. This one is mine. There's no other like it.
Nice. Call back.
Thank you. I don't know, man. Your team looks a little bit gassed.
No, they don't look gassed. They just can't. They can't close. You can't have your best player not score in the first half. Like I've said before on this show, we don't have a guy to get a rebound when we need a rebound. That one possession, they got 4 straight offensive boards. What are we doing? I'm screaming at the television while Cage is trying to sleep. Like out of my mind.
You know what? That's why you don't have the sign in front of you that I have the sign in front of me. Just got to focus, bro. I'm able to multitask.
Oh, I was multitasking.
Although I'm not emotionally invested. You know what? I will say this, though. When I say gassed, I mean just that extra, that one moment that you're talking about, just raising the game. Somebody on the Heat's raising their game. If it's not Herro, it's Adebayo. If it's not Adebayo, it's Butler. If it's not Butler, it's Duncan Robinson. I mean, you could keep on going. And Pat Riley's creation with Spoelstra cooking it up, and Dragic, I didn't even mention him. I mean, they're all one big, tough unit. Heat 1 win away from chilling and watching the rest of the Western Conference Finals. That's Game 4 tonight. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.